Hi everybody, thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today I am doing a fitness class. We are doing a bar workout. It will only be a 10-minute workout. So we're doing a 10-minute warm up. So this is something that you can do at the beginning of any workout just to warm up your body, get your heart rate going and really turn on all those muscles in preparation for a workout. So all you'll need today is a bar or a support, a chair, a kitchen bench, whatever, and a mat. So grab those things, get set up, and let's get going.
Okay, coming up to the bar, placing your hands on the support, we're starting by paddling out our feet. So we are just pushing into the balls of our feet, raising and lowering the heels. So just walking out there, straight into our double heel raises. So keep your calves together and feel the inner thigh connection there. Straight into our sitting back into the chair. We sit back and we lengthen at the top. When we're sitting back, we want to squeeze everything in, and then when we lengthen, we also want to squeeze everything at the top there. Hold it in our seated position. We are going to be pulsing the legs. So this warm-up is going to be moving nice and fast today, so we're just rolling through these movements. Into our pelvic tilts here, we're scooping under and releasing out. Sitting back in our chair, releasing back up. Excellent. Sitting back and lengthen. Back into our pulses here, firing up the legs, tucking in the tails. We're in a neutral spine here. How low can you get on these pulses? Okay, from here I'm going to turn to face you. You can keep your hands on the bar though. We're just going to open and close the knees here. A little bit of a rotation, opening the feet as well. Into our alternating heel lifts. So we are just popping one heel off the floor and pulsing on the supporting leg, and then we switch. And now we're doing 4. Down for 2. Good. So we're warming up the ankles here. We're warming up the legs. We need nice strong ankles for everything that we do on a rise. Excellent. Okay, coming back up, we're going to be opening and closing the toes, preparing our feet for our turnout, preparing our hips for turnout. So just creating a nice little V with the toes there. And once we find that nice position, we're going to call this our first position, and we're going to be going into some rises in a first position. So just what we were doing, but with our feet turned out now, we are rising the heels off the floor and lowering them to the ground. Really thinking about lengthening the spine. Into our little demi-pliés. So these are our little pliés where we make a little diamond with the knees, and the knees track directly over the toes. Again, I'm just turning to face you so you can see what I'm doing. Creating a little diamond with the legs here. Okay, warming up the ankles. We're pliéing, raise the heels, straighten the legs and lower the heels. Plié, raise the heels, straighten the legs and lower. Plié, raise the heels, straighten the legs and then lower. And reverse. Rise, plie, lower the heels, straighten the legs, rise, plie, lower the heels, straighten the legs. I know it's hard. Keep concentrating. You can do it. We're warming up our legs here. It's very important to get everything nice and warm before we work out. We're going into our grand pliés, which is a bigger plie. So we're going down for 2, up for 2. Down for 2. Up for 2. When I go down, my heels come up off the floor. And now we're going down for 1 and up for 3. Down for 1, up for 3. Go as low as you can without, of course, ruining your form or hurting your knees here. Now we're just passing our foot back and forth, swinging it forward and backwards. Still got that nice turned out front leg. And holding it behind, we're just pulsing it up and down here. Firing up the glute. I want you to be squeezing the glute. Really lengthening the leg. It's not about height, it's about length. Now we're going over the rainbow here, so just tapping the toe on either side of our mat, over and tap, over and tap. Can you put the toe in the pot of gold over the rainbow? Here, we're doing our first variation. We're just tapping the toe behind and then bringing it in to our ankle. Second variation, adding a bit of a plie here. So as I tap the leg behind, I'm just plieing with my supporting leg. Plie, of course, means to bend or to fold the knee. Lengthen and tap. Third variation here, we're going to actually tap to the knee. So we call that a retire. So we're going to tap all the way up to our knee instead of the ankle. Of course, if you feel more comfortable staying in the second variation, you're more than welcome to do that. Fourth variation here, we're adding a plie and a full extension of the body when we extend the leg out. So extend out and retire. Extend out and retire. So we're bending that leg, extending back. Good. Now full extension, can we take the hands off the bar? Our next variation, let's go. So we really are concentrating on our balance here, our alignment, our concentration, our strength. Everything is getting worked on now. Into our full extensions, hands on the floor, kicking our leg up to the sky and tucking in. Good. Extend up and in. So we're warming up the muscles, we're lengthening the muscles, we're working on our flexibility, we're working on our heart rate. Okay, I'm getting a bit stuck, so I'm going to face the corner and I am extending out to the side and tucking the knee across. So, same kind of movement, we're kicking out to the side instead and we're tucking that knee all the way across the supporting leg. It's time to stretch that out. So we're into a nice deep lunge here, hands either side of the front leg, and push the hips back, sit into the hips, lengthen the front leg, and push forward into a lunge, and push your hips back, and push forward into a lunge. Now coming up into a triangle stretch here. Can you get your nose to your knee? Triangle stretch with a flat back. Coming back up to the bar, now we're doing that all on the other leg. So just swinging the left leg forward and back here, thinking about lengthening the spine, opening up the chest, lengthening out from the crown of the head. Okay, little taps behind us here. Remember, it's not about how high you tap this leg, it's about how long you can create the line behind you. So firing up, I want you to squeeze the glutes there, and we're into over the rainbow. So we're moving quite fast here because this is a warm-up and we just want to get the body warm from one move to the next quite fluidly. Okay, just like we did on the other side, this is our first variation. You can keep it here if you want. We're just tapping it behind us and then to the ankle. Adding a plie for our next variation here. And I pitch my body forward as I do that, creating one long line from the crown of the head to the toe. All the way up to retire now. Can we extend and bring it up to retire? So remember, retire means the toe to the opposite knee. Making sure that we're bending that supporting leg as we extend to the leg out. Now, create some space and we're going to be doing full extensions here. Bend and extend and then pull up. Bend, extend and pull up. Extend and bring it all the way in. Okay, hands on the floor, we're going down to a full extension, so kick the leg back and up as high as you can, as high that feels comfortable to you. Now, if you don't feel good having your hands on the floor here, just keep your hands on the bar. If you feel like you want a full extension and really fire it up, keep your hands on the floor. Kicking out to the side and tucking the leg across. Kick out to the side, tuck in. So your right leg should be really, really fired up now. Okay, coming into a lunge position, we have a straight back leg, knee off the floor, our toe is tucked under. Lower the knee, push the hips back and extend the front leg, pushing back into a nice hammy stretch here. Lunge forward and pushing into the back hip. And push forward, tuck the toe under, lengthen into a lunge, straighten both legs into a triangle stretch. Can you get that nose to the knee? And coming up, creating a flat back triangle stretch here, lengthening out through the spine, stretching out in the hips. And that's it, we're done. Okay everyone, I hope you're nice and warm and ready to do another barre workout. Thanks so much, see you next time.